What's up? What's up? What is up, y'all? It's Dr. Ali, your startup brand strategist and business coach. Super excited because I wanted to pop in just to do a quick update. So, as you guys are popping in, say hi. Let me know where you're coming from so I have an idea what your time zone is looking like. Are you guys freezing now or are you hot? Like we are in New York, we are freezing here. It's a sunny day, but it's super cold. But I'm in my house, so I am chilling and thinking about being on someone's beach. How many of you guys are thinking about being on the beach right now? Looking forward to our Biz on the Beach retreat at the end of the month with our mompreneurs in Aruba. So that is kind of getting me through every single day. So as you're popping in, like I said, say hi, go invite a friend because I'm going to talk a little bit about looking back to get to the future, right? And it reminds me of that movie Back to the Future, how sometimes we have to take a look back in order to actually see what is ahead of us. And this came from me being, right? When I first got into speech pathology, if you don't know, my trade is being a speech pathologist and audiologist before and during I became this brand strategist and business coach. And I still incorporate a lot of my audiology and speech pathology tools now as a coach, right? Because we put everything together and then we get this smorgasbord that becomes us and how we are here to serve others to be better. So when I started doing speech pathology, I started working in schools, and then I got really interested in doing early intervention. For any of you guys who know what early intervention is, that has a baby or someone, or have had a baby, have a kid that was a baby and had needed early intervention services, it's where you provide additional care for babies when they're first born and they're showing signs that they need extra support early. So as an autism mom, I needed early intervention for my son, but way before that, I started doing early intervention with other families, helping their kids with learning how to speak, learning how to communicate, and helping the moms to learn strategies to help their kids when I wasn't there. And those were my fun days. Like I would go have fun, play with them, teach them, instill with them. We'd be on the floor doing puzzles, all these great things that were fun, that were so also fundamental for our children to learn language. So I don't know if any of you guys have ever experienced it or seen it. If you did, put it into the chat. As I look back into those days, and literally I was talking to another speech pathologist and telling her how I absolutely love those days of speech pathology because it allowed me to be me and for the kids to be them. And I was that speech pathologist as soon as I get in with my bag of tricks, right? My bag of tools and systems of how I was going to get them engaged. They would be running towards me, Ali, Ali. And I'm like, yes, somebody who's super excited about me showing up. And we just had that special relationship. Guys, make sure you say hi. I see you peeking in. Make sure you say hi. This is coming into something that's going to hit you and you're going to be like, oh my goodness. So as they're running in and as I'm having fun with them, I started to think about how important it is at those early stages in life to have additional support, especially when you do things different, right? Now, these babies at this time, they knew that, or the doctors at the time prescribed early intervention so they can get additional support so they can get language and so that they can catch up and so that they can learn early how to do, because sometimes it's hard when they're by themselves or they're with their parent and they're already showing signs of delay. So hey, Michelle, nice to see you. As I sit back and I think about the importance of early intervention with our babies, and now fast forward, right? So I said from back to the future. So the future is now, as I am supporting moms in early intervention, if you really think about it, because I love to work with my 0 to 3 moms who haven't started a business yet or started it and still are at the early stages and are trying to figure this whole process called business or personal branding together. And it's hard. Like, no one tells us all these little things, these systems and these back end things. All we do is see the front. And having the privilege and the blessings and all the things that God did to put me in places with other millionaires. You know, I always say my coaches enlightened me to the real deal. Being with the Steve Harvey team and working on their events helped me see like, okay, let me see how the millionaires do it. And then even as I worked with, and many of you guys know me from Motivating the Masses when I was there doing support in the back end, still supporting Motivating the Masses, Susie Carter, all the different major brands in personal development and business development, so that I can keep learning systems and keep learning the easier way of success. Fast forward, future. Here I am now doing early intervention with my moms. And if you have ever received my EI services, which is either my coaching services or a part of my academy or programs, just type in me so they can see that we've been doing early intervention. Now, the whole purpose, like I said, just like it was for language, the whole purpose is so that we're doing early intervention on businesses. The things that I wish I knew early was what I am here now, missioned, purposed for, coming back and helping you, other moms, brand new moms in businesses, to figure this out and try to create these systems together. So I'm excited because as I was in the shower this morning, because I didn't even understand the connection between the two. Like, I saw early intervention as something separate, like I did with the kids. And then I saw coaching and supporting and helping my academy students and teaching and my launch your own brand and all these things that I do that I'm so excited about helping you guys to have. I saw them as two separate entities. And I know many of you guys think of your skill and your gift and your talent as separate entities. But when you sit back and you get a chance, and we're going to do more of this next week in our 5-day personal brand challenge. Yes, that's the invite. So make sure you go grab your spot, because every day next week, we're going to go into different aspects of building your own personal brand and then eventually launching your brand successfully. So the key of it is understanding that we need the tools, we need the systems, we need the things to set up the structure and the foundation early. Early intervention with babies, early intervention with mompreneurs, hand in hand, systems, structure, organization, foundation, having fun. So the fun and the fundamentals, right? What I loved about early intervention with kids is that I got in to go play. But while I'm playing, which is what I do with my mompreneurs, like I mentioned, we're going to be on the beach. While I'm playing, which as you can tell, I consider myself a fun bucket. Hopefully you can see me as a fun bucket too. But I try to have the most fun with helping other moms with their businesses, because when you guys come back and tell me, which is absolutely the part that really warms my heart, when I see your businesses now, they're now established. They now have a system. They now have payment systems. There's now a flow in how you market. And most importantly, how you use language. I'm all about the language, how you connect with your audience so that you can have sales, which in the end, we all need success to grow a business, right? We all need to learn the ease of having sales and the ease of serving people and putting a value behind it, right? I mean, we ain't doing all of this just for the sake of doing all of this. We got legacies and we got freedom, financial freedom, and all these things that we want in our mind to create. Yes? But the whole thing about it is that if we don't have the infrastructure, if we don't have the simple ways of incorporating it, because I don't know about y'all, but finding the time is rough. So I'm just going to even let y'all know this video that you're seeing right now will be repurposed and repurposed and repurposed, because I spent the time with one video and we're going to use this one video for other content. Yes. So even learning systems and tools like that, so that when we don't have time, this can be placed for automation. This can be placed at another time to stream. And I still get to be mom, have more time balance, or I like to say time flow, and watch my business grow. So make sure that you are all registered for the 5-day personal brand challenge.com. Go there, grab your spot. We start on Monday. Every day we're working on a different aspect of your building your personal brand. If you're over 0 to 3 years in your business, it never hurts to go back and build those fundamentals, especially if you're scaling. If you haven't started your business, you are at a perfect space. Come and learn. It's free, absolutely free. 5 days. We're going to work on your overall offer. What are you going to be bringing people into? We're going to help you get clear on that CEO mindset, because CEOing is a mindset. We're going to work on your language, the connectivity, how you're using what you do to connect with those who need it. And most importantly, we're going to work on you getting visible. people seeing you, like you seeing me right now, and us maximizing that with less time and converting over into sales. So doesn't that sound juicy? I mean, that's a whole fun bucket all in itself. So if that doesn't sound fun to you, then this is not for you. Oh, P.S. I am working with moms, but I've seen some dads sneak in, and that's okay. And I've seen some women that are not moms come in, and that's okay. But my reason for helping moms and your reason for being there is so that you can continue building what you need to build so that you can create that legacy for your child and your children and for your children's children. Hence the reason the needs for systems and structure, instead of just saying, padam, I have a business in front and there's nothing holding it up in the back end. So that became my mission, to help you with that. But what I love doing, and you could type out love, because, once I start doing the love doing, is making it fun, is simplifying the process so that we don't get stuck, and making sure you have support and a warm community that you can go to when you need support. Because I've tried this thing alone. I've tried really growing and scaling my business alone, and it was hard, y'all. It got easier when I reached out my hand and I said, I need help. It got easier when I started participating and surrounding myself with other like-minded business mompreneurs. It got easier when I opened myself to receiving whatever new techniques and processes I needed to learn and implement, not tomorrow, but today, immediately. So as I was gifted with many different tools, my job now is to help you to be gifted with the tools to apply. Now, if this resonated to you, if you know there's another mom out there that needs this, tag them, add them, bring them in, be that one to share the gift of your own personal brand. Be the one that encompasses and receive whatever little bit you may need, whatever little extra you may need to get you to the next step. Own the fact that I can't keep doing this alone, and I can't keep trying to make it up and figure it out. It's not your genius. What your genius is going out there and doing what you do best. So have the support in the areas that you get confused that will help your whole entire brand, your whole entire business to scale at a faster rate. Early intervention is key. I can't believe I've been saying this for years with parents. Early intervention is key. Type that out. Now, early intervention is key, not only for our babies, but early intervention in our businesses and our brand is even more important. So now it's time for you to own the fact that you're ready for early intervention. Now it's time. Or you can keep waiting until next year and hoping that you figure it out and put all the pieces together and fumble and get frustrated, and your kids feel your frustration and everybody around you feel your frustration. Or you can get help and get support through the process. I don't know. You tell me which one works best for you. Say, hey, Regina, I see you guys are popping in. What's up, Michelle? Guys, tag someone. If you're watching this on replay, hashtag replay, let me know what resonated to you. This may just be for someone who needed to hear this today, to let them know that early intervention is part of the process. That early intervention may not be for everyone. But if it's for that person who just need to do it at their own pace, who's that unicorn that they can't grow and do everything all at once, so they want the support and they're open to the support, I'm not going to force it on anyone. It's only for those who are ready to receive. And early intervention for your personal brand is going to be part of next week. It's where I just come in and give you little bits and tools, little bits of tricks, these little hacks I picked up along the way so you can get to the next space. I can't believe this, y'all. Early intervention for kids, my past, the part I absolutely love, is now exactly how I get to serve moms with early intervention in their brands. This is freaking bananas. So if you have any questions, definitely DM me. Let me know if you want to know more about it. Sign up. You'll see me 5 days a week next week. It's absolutely free. And we're pouring into you every single day. You and your business, every single day you're getting poured into. That in itself is priceless. Come and receive. All right, y'all. Love you. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the rest. And I'll see some of you guys next week. Let's rock.